I'm Steve Morgan, founder of Cybersecurity Ventures and editor-in-chief at Cybercrime magazine. As part of our ongoing coverage on cybercrime and cybersecurity, we recently spoke to several top experts. But before we check in with the CISOs, we caught up with Javad Malik, lead security awareness advocate at KnowBe4.
One of the real positive things I'm seeing in this industry is this more push towards diversity. There's been more and more pathways for people to enter the industry. It's led to not just more women in security, but just more diverse people as a whole. Diversity isn't just your gender or race, but it's just also your thoughts and the background you have and the different skills that you bring into that.
Between 2013 and 2021, the number of unfilled cybersecurity jobs across the globe grew by an astounding 350%, from 1 million to a staggering 3.5 million vacancies. This alarming trend forecasted by Cybersecurity Ventures shows no signs of slowing down over the next 5 years, despite scores of government initiatives working to expand the industry's workforce. At the center of this escalating crisis lies a glaring and perhaps the most consequential issue: the field's lack of diversity and inclusion. In 2019, we spoke to Kirsten Davies, former SVP and CISO at Estee Lauder Companies, who highlighted the critical importance of these factors in the fight against cybercrime.
It takes all kinds of thinking background. It takes all kinds of generational experiences, mindsets, problem-solving capabilities. We don't have enough people, number one, and I think as a result of that, we also don't have enough diversity and inclusion in our ranks. This is an industry initiative that we need to be driving.
As the cyber threat landscape evolves, organizations will increasingly realize that the key to effective hiring goes beyond simply increasing the number of personnel. The emphasis should lie in securing individuals with the right skills and expertise for the job. According to Craig Froelich, CIO at Bank of America, a talent pool of bright minds can be found in the neurodiverse community.
This is a negative unemployment marketplace, and we need as many bright minds as we possibly can to be able to think about how to be able to get ahead of the adversaries. Neurodiversity and tapping into the neurodiverse community has to be part of a comprehensive and wholesome development strategy. And when you're thinking about really hard problems, like being able to defend an organization like Bank of America from all forms of threats, you want to have as many smart minds to be able to help solve that problem. And neurodiverse people can give you a different way of thinking about the problem. And why wouldn't you want to have more of those around the table?
The representation of women in cybersecurity has been steadily on the rise, growing from 10% in 2013 to 25% in 2022, according to Cybersecurity Ventures. Jamil Farshi, EVP and CISO at Equifax, has witnessed this progress firsthand and is hopeful for further growth over the next decade.
When I look at my team, several of my absolute top tier performers are women. The problem has been when you have just this weak smattering of women within the space, it's tough to attract other ones in. And so I think that we're on a really good trajectory, and I think that we will see meaningful increases in that 25% as we tick up closer and closer to the 50. And we'll make far more progress this coming decade than we did the previous one on an absolute basis.
With enough open positions to fill 50 NFL stadiums, reducing the cybersecurity skills gap is an industry-wide challenge that isn't going away anytime soon. However, according to Laura Dina, CISO at Northwestern Mutual, the key to tackling this issue is a fundamental change in the hiring process.
Hire for capability and capacity to learn. Don't hire for a resume that has a page-long list of requirements that maybe you want them to have. Also think about what you're presenting yourself with that job description. If you have a talent acquisition team, they can definitely help refine the job description, but also look at it in a lens that maybe you're using some biased words and you really are swaying away some particular talent that has that passion, that grit. And so my recommendation, think about it in a way that is going to help you develop strong talent for capability and capacity, and then develop them over time and ensure that you're thinking about your whole workforce plan and your talent pipeline.
For more information on cybercrime and cybersecurity, including the latest facts, figures, and statistics which convey the magnitude of the threat we're up against, visit us at cybersecurityventures.com. This special production is sponsored by KnowBe4, the world's first and largest new school security awareness training and simulated phishing provider that helps you manage the ongoing problem of social engineering. To learn more about our sponsor KnowBe4, visit KnowBe4.com.